Hi back again. We start with the next house of our tutorial. Today we make that house here. So we start. Um, Add mesh cube, scale down, scale set, scale set again. That should be the base structure for now. We see we have here in principle 3 stages. The rest here is the front. So we have to make here half of that, so we make there 2 loops in Control R, make 2 loops, but we bring them to other positions. So we take them, then that here. So make it as every time we mark them with different colors that we can see better where one starts and the other ends. So we make here new material, red material, and then we go edit mode, take here the underlow stage and assign here the red material so we have a better control what we see there. Good. Then the roof is built like that, so we can make them. We scale in the Y, then we make here middle loop, then we make 2 loops in this direction, and the roof must cut it here. So we take a knife and go from there to there, spacebar to accept, left click, spacebar. Every time when there is a green rectangle with a red line round, then you have the middle point. When it's only green, then you only get a line, but not the word. Good. Now we can take here this middle part and bring them up, and we have automatically this roof type. Good. We have that file, save. Now how many windows we must cut in? We must count them. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10. 5 on each side, but 10 all in all. Okay. So add mesh cube. There are quadratic, so we can take that. Shift D. Place them there, scale set, such like that. Good. Then we have here a plane plugged in, better say I have, and that is wrong, so we can delete that. Good. But we have that here, and we counted them by 10. So we now take here an array modifier, add modifier array. We take the right position for that. So set origin to geometry. And apply the rotation scale of it. What happens here? It is all 1 and 1, so we have to separate that here. P separate the selection, set origin to geometry, and now we can take here the array modifier. We give here count of 10. And get here more space between. So that are these window types there. They must cut it in the top stage. So we get there the red material here. So we see better where we are at the stage. So we scale Y a little so that we have better control. Then they should be bigger, such like that. Good. That was that. We apply the array modifier. Then we say object apply the rotation scale. The same we do with the house object apply rotation scale. The name of this reddish windows is cube 01. So we take the house and say it should be boolean cube 001. The operation difference apply. And the windows are cut in. Good. We move them to second layer. We don't need them anymore here. Make a secure copy of the house, Shift D. And place them on the side. So long. I call that house 15. Good. We see now here this whole second based stage is completely free. So we have to make their great hole in. That means we can make here a loop at the top and loop on each side. And then the rest here we open up, so that and that one X delete edges. Now there is an open space there. We want to have it open, but not as much open as that. So we close here these parts. In that and that, we close with F, then that and that with F, and the little one. So we close that all. Good. So that here we must close also, and that here too. So that is the open space there. We now must fill that with these structures. As you see, there are windows that can be opened in that direction. Good. So we start to model them at mesh cube. Scale down, scale set. Scale set again. That can be it. Scale Y. The frame is silver, and the rest has other color or material, better say. Then we take here the front face and the back face and extrude scale to smaller size there, and scale set to make it even. Good. Then we extrude them and scale Y. So we bring them a little bit into, and we later need then two materials there, and each one has this gelenk, charnier we say. Don't know the name in English, but it's eagle. You see it, so you can model it. Add mesh cube, scale down, scale X, scale Y, and in the middle there is a bigger part, so make in two loops, Control R, scale X, and get here this face E to extrude and bring them out. That is this charnier. So we have that. We have 3, 5 on each side. So we give here an array modifier, count 5, and bring them a little bit space between, but that is too much. So it must be something between 1.05, I think. It's too much. 0.02. Yeah, that is better. Good. We can directly apply that and take here our charnier and bring them there to fit. Good. This charnier we need on both ends, and we have to Alt D duplicate them for each part there. Alt D. Oh. So that's that. We take that all and join that together. So we have now that window front, and we need it for the other time too. So Alt D and copy that. Good. So we put them into the house. Down. Good. That should fit, and it fits. The only thing I ask me is here enough space to build that railing there? And I think that here is too big. So we scale that in the set. Switch like that. It's better. Then Alt D, make a copy and bring it to the other side there. And then we have an open space here. So we have to bring that more to there. But here in open space. That is okay. Good. File, save. So we make that easy. We bring that here more extrude to that side here. Because we make not here an open stage there. What should that be? Good. Then we make this railing. And we see in the back of the house inner part there is a second class wall there with the same structure, but they are longer. So we make here all D and scale set. Ooh. Scale set. Wow, what should that? Good. And that we bring more to the back and double them with all D. And we need a big glass door in the middle. So we simply take here one of them, Shift D, and delete here 3 of them. With background selection, width selection, and border selection. So that can be now our door, but we don't need here this chenille. So we can make them on the sides there. Shift D, place it on the other side too. Then this chenille we can bring to the side too. That we can delete. That we can copy, Shift D to the other side. And now the door must be bigger than the rest there. So when we take them, we see we have much space there to fill up. So we take here the sides and bring them to fit with them. And then we simply bring them back into the house there. So now we have that glass wall behind. File, save, and the railing. Now, good. So we start. Add mesh cube. Scale down. Scale set. Good. We need another one for the back part there, but that we make later, I think. At first I want to move that here to the second layer because we don't need it anymore. Then that one, Alt D, you can bring here to back. Then we have here 2 of the smaller parts. So Alt D, place one there, and take the top part. Oh, that was Alt D. That was in this kind bad. X delete. Must take Shift D because we want to change only that, and Alt D, then you change the other with them. So we get that one, then we make here now an Alt D for the second one, and then we need one on the side, so Alt D, place one there. Okay. Then we need here a longer but smaller one than this big parts there. So that means we simply can take here a loop in near at the top and down under. So then we can take here this face and extrude them out. We have all double with that shit. Good. Then we make it easier. Control Z, go back. We get here this one and Shift D. Now I must P separated selection. Now I have only that left, and that one I can extrude till the end. So there. And I need one at this part. So set origin to geometry. Shift D because there's another length. Then rotate set 90 and bring it there. Only the length must be other. So we bring that till there. Good. We have that. Then we need here a smaller one than that. So Shift D, we take that one, but scale set and make them shorter. Now we must count 3, 6 of the little ones. So Shift D, rotate Y 90, scale X, scale Y, bring them in position, make the length fit with the rest, but we must start there. Good. Count of 6. So modifier array 6 count, but in the wrong direction here, you see it. So we have 2 object, apply the rotation scale of it, then the direction is the correct direction. So think that space can be right, but all in all it's too fat, I think, so I want to scale them smaller. Scale set again. Good, that can work, but a little bit more space between. That is okay for me. Good, that we must plug in all of the parts. So we can here apply that, join it together with this part there, and Alt D, bring it there, make that there, and Alt D again to bring it there, and make that longer till the end there. Good. Then we copy one of them with Alt D and rotate set 90 degrees and bring it to the side. Then we only have to adjust the other parts. Make that longer. And we have the railing done. The same railings on each side. So that was that. This parts has a little tip there, I think, but the other haven't. So to get a clean result there, we let them all flat. Good. Have that. We take them all and join them together. Shift D, make a copy of that. M to move to the second layer. We get that one file. Save as. Give a new version number. 15.2 in my case. And then we plug that railing into the house. Now we must look that it fits with the glass part there. A little bit too short there. So we simply make that here longer. And place then the other parts a little bit to each side there. Good, then we make them as long as needed. And we have that railing there. We see it is longer than our class behind that. So because of that, we have to bring them more back to the Y. Such like that. Good. Then we need them on the other side too. So we make here Alt D. And then we say here object mirror, interactive mirror, hold middle mouse, move the mouse away, let them go when the direction is correct. Left click to accept, and then you can place them. So we have that part done. File, save again. So then you don't see it maybe, but there is a roof. See it here, where this front starts. That means this whole part comes more till the back. Or this part must come more out. In this case, we take that part here and bring them out. So background selection, word selection, border selection. But before we get them out, we make here another loop in. Control R to separate them from the rest. And another loop there. So we can now take that and bring that simply out. So border select, and bring them out. Think that must be enough for that. The only thing I see, must now bring here that all more to the front for sure. The rest we can let like it is. Here now we need that roof. So we can simply take here one of these lines here, but we only need one of them. So that one maybe. Then we extrude them upward and lean them to the Y, and we have made that roof. And as I seen, that roof is high, and then comes the whole stage here, so we must make the whole stage higher. That means we take here now with border selection the whole part here and bring them more up. So that should be it. Here we have to bring the face down, but we haven't a cut here, only that here. We take them to close that. Same we do here. This, and this have to close. Good. So we have done that part 2, file save. Then you don't see that here correctly, but here a huge plant box. But we make it our way. We make the small boxes, and then the stairs we make now that are 3, 6, 7, 8. Good. So add mesh cube, scale down. Scale X, scale Z, and they are long, I think, so scale Y, but we must see how long. It should be 8 counted, so we take here an array modifier, and we see it is in the wrong direction. But before we say object apply rotation scale, then he correct that. but we need it behind. So that means we have to take here a 0 and try here a 1. Yeah, you see it comes behind. We need an 8 count. And we need them more up so that we can handle with them here. That should be it, and this goes till the end there, so you see it goes deep into. That means we have to open up here the front to get here free space, and that means we have to loop here, Control R, make a loop from here to there, and from there to there. And now we have to open up it. So here, delete edges, that opens that up. We can close that part. We get here that, and extrude that and bring that back as deep as we need. Then we have to close up that here. And this part 2. So that should reach. We can bring that here more in front and close up that 2. So that we bring that before the window part there. Such like that. And in this hole we place now our stairs. So we see they are all in all much too heavy, but you must decide here it goes more down, so it is longer that we see in a moment, and that means we have to open up here the part 2 edges, so we can take now these stairs, bring them more out, more, and place them that the top comes out there. Okay, then we scale X, and we have now the correct position there. Good. Make a copy of the stairs there, Shift D, to move to the second layer, and apply here the array modifier. Good. File, save. So the front of the house, there are 2 walls each side, and this railing there, or what you call it, and the little flower trunks. So at first I think I take here this front simply, better make it new. So add mesh cube, scale down, place it there. It should be only, no, it should be both. So I bring them in front and look that I come to the bottom of the stairs and the top under the railing. Yeah, that's correct. And that is my reference. So that means I must go here higher to get in the high of the stairs. And I think that is a little bit too big here all. So the stairs must be shorter, so we scale them in the Y and bring them back to position so that we must look that we have their closed scale Y, that we only have there an outlooking part that is for the wall only. So I think that is enough. So we can plug in here that one, that we come to the same point as the stairs. Good. So that should be our double wall there. We bring them till the end. Okay. Shift D, place them on the other side too, extrude and bring to the end. So that is the first part. That wall has two parts. The first part is that, and then comes out there another part. That means we have to make here loops in for the big part there, the hole itself, the wall itself. So we get here this face and that face, and E to extrude and bring them out. So we have that two wall stuff there. On the top part here, we need this flow stuff. So we can take there simply Shift D, scale down, scale X, and extrude. That should be that flower stuff. Extrude scale, scale X, and then E to extrude and bring down. That is this flower stuff box, and make you Shift D one there, and Shift D one there, but that must be a little bit shorter. So we place it there, take the word selection, make it to the half, then L to select the object, Shift D, and place that other one there. So we have that flower stuff there, we have that here, and you see between that there's space for this railing stuff there. Good. For that railing stuff, I will only take a texture. Because when you make so much, the word count will be too high. Good. That was modeling that part. Only here these parts we have to do, and the whole wood part here. So we can make that fast. add mesh cube, scale down. We make them red to see that better. So color here, the history, red. Then we looked at it fits there. Scale set. That will be this whole wood stuff there. And it should go from top till down. And it should only look a little out. So such like that. And that with Shift D, because each one is another one. Later, because each one has its own texture, that we don't see that it's tiled texture or so. For such, you don't can take here all D, because they're not all even, and you see it is a texture tiled, and that makes it not look very good. So for that, Shift D, not all D, to copy. So one at the end. And here also one at the end. Then there is a top one and little parts between. Good. So Shift D, rotate Y 90. We bring one down there and make them as long as the house is. And Shift D, copy under the roof. And then here between we need little ones, so we can take a copy, Shift D, and scale them down. We need around the windows wood 2, and that makes all the wood. That is not so good, but it is like it is. So we have to take this bigger one, Shift D, and scale set to bring him around the windows there. Shift D here in the middle part, and Shift D under the window, and then only the little spikes between. Scale set. Back. Then Shift D 2 times. Oops. And then middle them and join them together, and Shift D place it here all over. So we have that too. The only thing I see, these windows are way much too in the back. So we have to bring them more in front. That means we take here the back faces of the windows. That's every time this middle point of the object, that is the face. something more in front. Such like that. Good, so we built a huge house. Let's see here, we must go down. So take that, and extrude that down. Good. Yeah, mystery house. Let's build it. Next part is then to texture them. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. We see us in the next tutorial part.